Whatever. This hand's really fucked me over the whole fucking last month. Ace 9. How's everybody doing? I watched some of you guys' things you guys say in here. It's pretty crazy. Then I watch people like take my stream and they like to analyze it. Oh, look at this hand. Oh my God, Ma played it so bad. You think I don't know when I play it so bad? Ryan, what's up, buddy?
Why isn't Ryan playing your home game? He's too big time now.
What's going on? Yeah, so I was just checking out shit last night. So funny, people like to analyze shit. Oh my God, Mark's so bad. Look how bad he played that hand. Yeah, no shit. You think I don't know every time I play a hand bad? Y'all act like you're almighty. Ace Queen here. This guy opened under the gun for 3.5x. Wow. It's pretty strong. I almost want to fold this hand in a seniors event.
These guys play old school. Like
Yeah, no shit, they play old school. I don't even know if this is the right call. Seniors event, guy opens for 3 point something X under the gun. Ace Queen's probably bad shape. Oh, we're gonna find out right now. He bet 2,000. We call. And now he moves all in. I mean, this guy for sure probably has ace king or a set. You know what though? I mean, we could fucking just re-enter. We'll just call him and re-enter. All right, let's call him re-enter. Oh, he has ace 4. Look at this. We have a double up. Whoa. I guess these old guys aren't as good as I thought they were. Okay. That worked out good. Quick double. Sweet. Now, if there wasn't re-entries, I don't think I make that call in a senior tournament. But that worked out pretty good. Yeah, it's actually pretty sweet. We got a couple hundred big blinds to run over these old guys with. I wonder how many people, this is a good question, like registered under like their dad's name or something like that, and then are gonna play. How could the WSOP like even what's it call it? Police that? I think that'd be an interesting thing to say. See what's going on in my chat here. That was a very, very interesting hand. Very, very interesting. Yeah. The power of folding. Yeah, that's a good question. I guess if they all fold to biggie, we'd call him with ace 4. Beat him with the hand, knock him out with the hand, we double through him. Randy Lurch, he's got 7,500. He's got the min raise. Man, I think folding here would be an easy fold. Let's see what they have. Ace Queen versus Queen 10. Ace 4, we get there. Look at that, we double up. All we got to do is defend. We would have knocked somebody out. That's okay. We're we're going to do that anyways. And Biggie has a rebought. Maybe he'll give me 20 more thousand in chips.
They're watching your ace queen hand now.
Okay. Hey, they're always wrong. Whenever they say fold, I call. Whenever they say call, I fold. Look, they're convinced he has ace king. Look, fold, fold, fold. Yeah, how do you guys like that? Fold, fold. There's not one person that said call. Holy crap! Look at him. Queen 10. Good call, Mike. It just didn't matter. I was just going to rebuy. I think we'll make this about 500. Kind of late position, Queen 10. Seems about the right bet. As long as they don't re-raise me. Look at this. We got small re-raise. You think I should call 1,000 more with Queen 10 off? I don't. These guys don't 3-bet light. I played in a senior tournament for the first time. Well, last year, yeah, first time. And I mean, it was a pretty weak field. I got knocked out. I was pretty devastated. I took a couple bad beats. But yeah, you were able to really open a lot of fucking pots. So I'm really gonna get an idea of what we're up against here very shortly. Ooh, a little ace king. Oh, there goes the guy, Mr. Let's re-raise him, Mr. Ace 4. See if he wants to get his money back. He probably does. He does. He shipped it. We're not folding to him. Are you kidding? Ah, we got the same hand. Okay. But diamonds? Nope. There's no way we're folding to him after he showed us 20,000 with ace 4. Ain't no way we're folding ace king. If he has aces or kings, he just wins it. Oh, now he has the min raise. We should probably see a flop with this hand against him. Maybe we flop big, he's just going to give us all his chips. I mean, I normally wouldn't call him min raise under the gun, but I mean, this guy is could be somebody that's special. Yeah, probably has a real hand this time. He like 3x'd it every other time under the gun, 4x'd it. But it's kind of worth it here for 400. Well, we're gonna need a 10 ball. We're gonna need a 10 ball. Let's see how much he bets. Probably gonna bet big. See, 1688 for a 10 ball. And we have backdoor. This is really close. Do I really want to give him 1600 for a 10 ball? Oh God, this is so close. And I got somebody behind me. Ooh. The thing is, if we don't hit a 10 ball, we can't even fucking call. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. That was really close. And the blinds are up. You guys don't even understand how close that is. I mean, 1600 at 4 outs. I mean, maybe I should have called 1600 to win 18,000. I'm getting about 9. Oh, more than that. Almost 12 to 1. I should have called. Once again, I overthought it. I overthought it. I just don't like giving away chips. I like collecting chips, not giving them away. I'm probably gonna find myself opening a lot of pots once I figure out how everybody plays. Somebody's got 128,000 already. That's a lot. I think Biggie's trying to get himself a stack. That's the only thing I could think of. Which probably makes about the most sense. Wow, he snapped that 562 in there. He snapped that 1400 in there. I'm not even convinced he has anything. I wouldn't even have raised him. I'd have just called. Yeah, I didn't think he had anything. Sure, he's gonna raise this button too. Ooh, we got the min raise and the cutoff. This is a different type of tournament, you guys. You're dealing with people a little bit over the age of 50. They usually don't raise with weak hands. Like this would be a normal auto call. I'm gonna call anyways, but it's not as big as a call. Now I'm gonna lead this out here for about 840. I'm not gonna make the mistake I did yesterday with the King 5. And we have a min raise from a guy who called. Huh. on a second, Lane. Hold on.
Is that late flag?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, you're Scoop 87 in this hand. Oh, I'm glad you told me.
You have the team with Lane?
Wow.
Put him on
I
speaker.
mean, this guy just moved all in, man. You want to be on speaker? You're on live. Here, hold on. All right, so Lane Scoop 87 here. That we're right in the middle of this guy that min raised both of us.
What up, Lane?
What's up, Lane? You saw what this guy did. He gave me all his chips before with Ace 4. It's a pretty bad spot here. So
What are you thinking of calling him with?
I'm going to fold. I can't talk about what my hand is. I'm going to fold, and I'll tell you after the hand. What do you got?
I'm folding Jack Queen.
You had me by 1. I had Queen 10.
Yeah,
All right.
When you let out, I was like, I didn't who the fuck led into this? And it was you. I
Yeah.
go, fucking mouth.
Well, I figured it's best off to lead here. As soon as you called, I knew you had a Queen 10 beat, so I was kind of done with it anyways. But
Did you know it was me?
no, I had no idea it was you.
I didn't even see that it was you, and then when you let out, I was like, oh, who let out? And then it was you, so I said, I better call
Did you see this guy give me 20,000?
Mike.
Did you see him give me 20,000 with Ace 4, like the very first hand I played?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he's a lunatic.
You see me double up?
No, where'd you double up off of?
The guy to my right, he had King Jack with the King of Diamonds, and I had pocket 5 on a min raise, and it comes 3-5 Jack, all diamonds. So I popped the set, he popped top pair, King of Diamonds, turned to Queen, river the Queen of Diamonds. And he got it all in with me with the King of Diamonds and that pull out.
Wow, that's awesome. That's all. I doubled up this biggie guy that just was min raised us in between. He opened like 3.5x, 4x, and then I called with Ace Queen, which I don't even like doing that in a senior tournament. Flop came Ace high. He bet 2,000 on the flop. I called and he moved in for 18,000. I'm like, well, it's a rebuy. Fuck it, let's call him. And he had Ace 4. So
I mean, I question the difference between the seniors and the senior online, and then if it's actually the seniors playing every
that's what I just said to my followers. I said, I wonder how many of these people have a registered person over the age of 50, like their dad or a cousin or something, and are going to be playing on that.
I mean, actually, Jeff Madsen called me and goes, hey, the seniors event, why don't you come over to the house?
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I'm just going to hang out here. So I didn't even think about playing, and then I looked, I said, how in the fuck do they have 500 people on here already at home? But I guess so.
All right, well, let's do good, man.
All right,
So,
good luck.
Good luck. That was Lane Flack, back-to-back Flack. So he's Scoop 87, and as you see, I led. He called. I was pretty much done with it right there because he would never call unless he has a queen beat. This other guy min raised and shipped. It's pretty interesting. I mean, who knows what he had? If this guy's going to just ship all the time, there's a lot of hands I could call with, but you got to put me to the test every time too, which is fine. I don't care. 2:30 to go on a break. Do you know who any of these people are?
I'll start looking.
Why don't you find out? I don't know any old people in poker over the age of 50. I know like 2. Me, Lane. We joke around like he was deep last year. I really rode him hard for a hand he played. He had Ace Queen, I think it was, and no, it wasn't Ace Queen. I think it was like 9-10 of diamonds, and the flop came like Jack Queen of diamonds, and he bet out, and the guy rips it all in. And I'm like, he's like, well, I had an open end straight flush. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, you're up against probably 3 queens against these guys. And of course, the guy had 3 queens. He bet, the guy raised, and Lane ripped it in, and I told him deep in a tournament when he had a lot of chips that it was, I didn't like his play because he was able to open pots and kind of control the table all he wanted to do. And we kind of argued about it, but you know, that's about it. Just trying to figure out, we pick up some hands against Mr. Biggie here. We get all the chips. I mean, I never would even raise them like Mr. Payne did. Somehow it's 51,000 in chips. A lot of people doubled up here early with 44 seconds left on the break. I found that kind of fascinating that Lane called me. We're in the middle of the hand. And it's funny, I had said I'm folding, and he had queen. I had queen 10. He had queen jack. Wonder what Biggie had with the min raise. Could have had anything. Could have had 9-10 of diamonds. Could have had a set. Who knows? It was interesting. Yeah. Talking on the phone. Did you see me talk about the hand at all? No. Ooh, 2 kings on the button. Come on, Biggie. Come on, Biggie. Raise it, Biggie, because I'll just call. If Biggie raises, I'll call. If Scoop raises, here comes Biggie. No, we wanted Biggie to raise. This guy here, we re-raise him 3x. 1600 is 4x. I want to make it this much. He's got a big stack. What's the guy behind me doing? Sure don't want to run kings and aces again for about the 8th time in like a week. But we'll see. I'm not worried about it. Well, this guy got like jacks or something? He sure is in the tank for a while. Oh Lord, how Lord to be humble.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
I don't have any idea. I mean, just fucking fold or fucking raise or do something.
No, I'm talking about the people in your chat.
Oh, they're a bunch of idiots. I don't even know what they're saying.
Everybody's accusing you and Lane of collusion.
Oh, collusion? Oh, okay.
Are they even listening?
No, of course, they obviously didn't listen when he told me who I was, and I said, well, I'm folding. And I folded, and then he said what he had, and then he folded. So, deuce 4-9, we don't have a spade. He's very, very deep. And we will bet half pot. We got a call. I could control the pot here and check. Well, he led right out. All right, we'll call him. Now he checked. That's a good sign for us. Very good sign for us when he checks. And he checked pretty quick. That means we're ahead here. We got paid. We got paid. We got paid. Nice pot for us. We got paid. Let's see what we got paid with. I'm gonna go with a 9. How about a 10 jack? How about he led? He had no pair, no draw. He led into me on the turn I called, and he made a 10 on the end and paid me. How sweet is that? This guy limped under the gun with no chips. Oh my God. Alright, we're just gonna call. Gotta be careful of them under the gun limpers that don't have any chips. Normally I would raise this, of course. And there's our guy that's gonna raise it. I think he fell into a trap, and no, he didn't. Very interesting. $1,000 more to us. Ace 10, we do have position. I'm gonna call. And we got a half pot bet into this fucking board. Very interesting. I'm gonna let this guy have it. We'll fucking figure out how he plays here in a little bit. I would have usually raised that. When they limp with, I mean, I don't know. I should have probably been the raiser there. He who raises and takes control of the pot wins. If I make it 1,300, he re-raises, I just fold. So this guy called a half pot raise with Jack 10 of clubs on the flop. I want to go back to this hand. And then on the 5 came on the turn, and he bet out like 1750. I call, and now he makes a 10 on the end. He makes a pair, drawing completely dead, and he calls a half pot bet. That was a big pot for us. Sitting here on 50,000 now. It's a couple hundred big blinds early. We're gonna open a lot of pots today. We'll stay out of lanes way. I think that's funny. People in my chat like are colluding. He called me to tell me who he was.
There's a big debate in your chat right now.
Oh, what do they talk
People are
about?
saying that it wasn't, but there's a couple.
Of course there wasn't colluding. Give me a break. He told me who he was. I said, well, I'm folding. He said, me too. And then told me he had Queen Jack after I folded.
After you folded, exactly.
If you guys were not paying any attention. Jacks versus 9s. 18K pot. Jacks will hold it up. Yeah. So, that was pretty interesting. No, we did not talk about what we had during the hand. Okay. But after I folded, he did say he had Queen Jack and he was folding. So, anybody in the world that can take that as any way of colluding is just a complete imbecile. That's why I put him on speakerphone so you could hear. Fucking bunch of morons. Something else to talk about. People with no lives whatsoever. Pretty interesting, this 2 kings hand. That was pretty interesting how Mr. Payne there played. I guess, you know, these guys, I don't know. I don't even understand that play. But gave us like 12,000 in chips, so we'll take it. Ooh, ace king here. A little. Oh, gotta close this. Guess we'll just min raise it, I guess, because I couldn't, the thing was open, I couldn't see what was going on. Joe Bingo Colo with 5,000 in chips.
I can't find anything on any of these photos.
Nah, you're probably not gonna. And we'll win a little small pot there, I guess. So Biggie, once he raises, he's full throttle, going to never come off the lead. Mr. Payne, he had 10 jack. That hand, all that beautiful money. 10 jack he had. Try and put these guys on hands, huh? This guy check called a half pot bet on the flop because it was draw heavy. I bet half pot. Then he bet tiny into me. I just called. Now he makes a 10 on the end and he called 3/4 pot. watching you guys say way too big of a bet. He had Jack 10. Such an interesting hand. We'll let Lane have fun with this guy. This guy plays big bet poker. I mean, he raises you. It's kind of tough. Got a min raise. It should be a fun tournament. Did you tweet out that we're live streaming?
Yep, I even mentioned that Lane was in it, and Lane retweeted it.
Cool. And ace queen 8. I can't see Randy continuing here without having a big ace. And the 2 people. And I think he does have a big ace. And he's going to win it. Ace 6 of diamonds. On the button. Joe Bingo Colo. We're in 21st place. 472 to go. It's a good start for us. We are definitely going to stay aggressive. Well, normally I would call raise in position against here, but they're just like, well, this guy just came in. I just don't know how Lane's going to ever give us any action. But for 480 in position, we'll call. That's not a good flop. It's a good flop for Lane. And we turn a flush draw. I might have to bet this if they check it to me. Definitely call 750. And Lane with an overcall. This hand's kind of worthless. I was hoping Lane folded because I was going to take the pot from this guy. Definitely not betting it here because Lane has the best hand. He ain't folding. Oh no, Lane had Jack. Look at this. Ace high is going to win this. Whee! Jack 10 and Queen 10. I told you I had this guy beat. But when Lane overcalled, it's tough to put Lane on Jack 10. And we checked it down and won it with ace high. That's pretty impressive. Nice little pot. Nice little pot. I told you I was definitely taking this pot away from Mr. Payne no matter what. If he bet the river, I was fucking raising his ass. But Lane was a raiser. He overcalled. It's tough to put him on, you know, 10 Jack. 2 threes. Been my favorite hand during COVID. Flopped a lot of sets with threes. Let's go Biggie. Biggie opening it for the 5X. The re-raise, 2,900 over a 5X open. We're gonna fold that there. It kind of sucks. I wanted to see a flop with that hand. Hey, we got 1,000 already in the stream. You know what that means? It means it's bonus time. If you haven't signed up and playing in my home game, email mouthpoker@yahoo.com. Mouthpoker@yahoo.com, and in the email put mouth1000. Receive an extra 50 chips if you sign up to play in my home game for the next 30 minutes. Mouth1000, email mouthpoker@yahoo.com, and there it is. I flopped a set of threes. Did I tell you?
You did.
I can't call 3,000. I mean,
3,000 with 2 threes. You flopped a 3.
yeah.
3.
I mean, he only has 31,000, which is right on the cusp.
The universe is telling you.
Yeah, right on the cusp. Just can't call a double of that size. I mean, I guess with my chip stack, maybe I could. I don't know. That really sucks. I wish he would have just flatted. He opened for 5x. 5x. This is what you do with, like, kind of like the older generation. This is a really good tournament. Wish we would have called that 5x open. Really do. If the guy opens for like normal, like 3x to like 720, and the other guy makes it like 1850, I'm calling. And then we get all the chips. Then we get all the chips. But he had to open for 5x. Right on the cusp. Right on the cusp. Right on the cusp. 8.5 to 1 to flop a set. You need about 10 to 1. We're getting a little over 10 to 1, but why did Biggie have to open for 5x? All he had to do is open for a normal, like 600 or something. The other guy would have made it 1800. I would have snapped 1800 in there, and lo and behold, we could have had all those beautiful chips. Had like 90,000 and been chip leader. Then you guys would have saw a whole different mic to mouth. We'd have been in there firing any 2 cards. Jack 9 of diamonds. I guess we could raise Biggie's fucking hand to about 600. Go 605. Why not? Why not? Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum. No idea who this is. Probably a political call. We'll turn it off. We have a caller with no chips. Now we have Biggie in there calling. And we can bet like 605 here. Bump, 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 and we're down to Biggie. Biggie, Biggie, Biggie called me with. Okay, check this back. You win, Biggie. 2 3s. If you think that guy was folding, you got another thing coming. That guy was never folding 2 3s ever. Queen King under the gun. Normally would never play this under the gun, but we have a lot of chips. And we'll make it 605 again. I mean, any of these guys re-raise any of this hand, we will fold. This is really not a good hand to play under the gun. I'd much rather have Jack 9. I don't like my hand. This is why you don't play this hand under the gun. And it comes ace 8 deuce. I will check it. I will check it. I will check it. Someone's got an ace. Someone's got an ace. There's one. Someone's got an ace. That's why you don't play Queen King under the gun, especially against people over 50. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. I just got to think old school. Whoa, they moved Biggie. Biggie has been moved off our table. Come on. Come on. Lane with the min raise. Okay, I'll defend. Just in case I flop fucking a flush. Draw. All right, Lane. All right, Lane, what will you pay off here? Let's go with 2, 12, 22. No. Leno with 2 kingos. Come on, Leno. Leno would have folded if he didn't have 2 kings. Leno. Sorry, Lane. I had the 8-3. I defended with 8-3 and flopped the flush draw. Okay, we're going to play 7-5 of clubs. He has no chips. We got to fold. Alright, let's not splash around all of our chips. I feel like texting Lane and telling him. Oh, he called me a donkey. Queen 4. We're out. Me and Lane are texting. He wrote, LOL donkey. I am not watching your live stream. Ha. I texted him. I had the 3-8 suited, man. He goes, I saw it. Big hand. I then wrote back, GTO idiots say I have to defend. Fuck them. I'm done playing like all of them. All it does is cost me chips. It's true. It's all it does is cost me chips. Sucks they didn't move Biggie off our table. All right. So we're sitting on 50,000. We're in 30th place. Average is 26. I mean, we could open a lot more pots. I don't know if we really need to. Every time we've opened light, we've lost a pot. This guy here, Mr. Biggie, he had the 3s. That guy was never folding. Kind of sucked. We couldn't even get any danger cards to come on the turn, like an ace or a king, or a jack, or a 10. Oh, I think I was never going to fold threes. Oh, here's a hand, 8-3. Sucks Lane had 2 kings.
No way. Hold on. Oh, you got Chris Ferguson now too.
Oh, okay.
Candy.
Let's go, yep.
Mention it to everybody so they know who he is.
Well, there's Chris just texted me. It's funny.
Tell the stream.
It's Chris Ferguson's in the house, Cam D. Okay, pretty interesting. There's 460 players left. And like the only 2 people I know over 50, maybe I know 3, maybe Miami John, Lane, Chris Ferguson, and 2 of them are at my table. It's pretty hard to believe, actually. Lane re-raising here. He's probably got a pretty big hand. Jack 10 of hearts. I think we could raise this under the gun. Why not? It's a fine hand. And that's definitely a hand we could see bet. Time bank. We'll bet 1100. And we now have an open ender. Interesting. Very interesting here. Very interesting here. Very interesting. I mean, like, when the diamond comes, like, I raise under the gun, what am I gonna rep? Can't rep a flush. I'm bleeding chips right now, guys. It's very, very frustrating. I have to play tighter. Gonna have to play tighter. Very interesting. I was gonna fire. I'm firing a second bullet at any card, pretty much. I didn't really think he had a king, but if I fire the 8 of diamonds, I mean, so many cards. You could take that pot away from me. I could have called. I don't know. I hate the way he played the hand. I don't know how I misplayed the hand. I just did. Just felt like I played it wrong. Thank you, Ronnie. Appreciate it. We've given away 8,000 in chips fucking around. With 3-8. 10, Jack 9. Jack 10. No reason to fucking give away chips. And Lane has been moved off of our table. Well, that's good. Lots of new people. King, Queen of Spades. He made a flush. What's he up against? He got paid off. Ooh, Ace Jack. Flop top pair. Interesting. This guy just lost the last pot and he's in there raising. Usually when they raise after losing a pot, they're pretty weak. I should probably re-raise, but I don't know. Let's kind of get a feel what's going on here. I don't like the way I played that Jack 10 hand. I'm not quite sure how I misplayed it. I just know I played it bad. I think I should have fired a second bullet. Oh, once I checked, there's really nothing, no reason to fire. This will be a 6-6-6 open. This feels right. Pink. It's not a very good hand. Good hand to open late here. This guy will probably defend. Pretty good flop for us. And we're going to make this about half pot. It's a pretty dangerous flop. A little bit. 900. Yeah, we'll win this one. It's nice to win one. First time I've opened with anything that we've won one. And it's 900 around. No reason to raise Chris's blind. We got the YouTube approved music going. It's a pretty bad played hand on my part. Of course, you're right. You're right. Barrel, you idiot. That's the first time I'll agree with you. Should have definitely barreled, Mr. Just Look. I agree with you. Should have definitely barreled. That was one I should have barreled. I agree. 1,800 in the stream already. That's beautiful. Shit, we passed up 1,500 for our bonus. We'll just have to give a little bit more bonus for my home game once we reach 2,000. Email mouthpoker@yahoo.com if you want to play with me in my home game. I Zoom 2 hours a day with my players. We talk strategy. I help them out, and we play in small limit, no limit, and PLO. It's usually 1-2, some 2-4. If you want to play with me in my home game, receive an extra 50 chips. Email mouthpoker@yahoo.com. We got a nice little stack, 44th place out of 452. No reason to splash around. I feel good today. I feel good today. The thing is most of these people over 50, they usually don't enter pots with nothing. So just remember that. Now, Mr. Payne, he did call a re-raise with Jack 10. He did call a half pot bet on the flop, lead the turn, make a pair on the end, and call a 3/4 pot. So that we know. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I don't think he was bluffing either. I just don't like the way I play the hand, that's all. I think barreling it the second time is probably better off. Lose a lot extra few chips, but whatever. I don't want to be results oriented. I just know that raising Jack 10 under the gun is fine, suited. Cut a pretty decent flop. I mean, when he calls me there, I mean, only beat Jack Queen's the only hand that he can bet that, you know, it's not there. I don't think he's floating me with nothing. These most of these guys don't even know how to float with nothing. So whatever. Ace Jack Ace 10, small little pot. King Deuce. No, I'm not defending. Sorry. No King Deuce defend from me. Wow, big hand for Chris Ferguson. Wow, a double up. Ace Queen to pocket jacks. Flop was wow, Queen Queen Jack, was that? Queen Queen Jack, ace on the river. Wow, I missed his whole hand. Let's watch exactly how the action went. Pretty unbelievable here, because I don't think anybody raised. Min raised, call the min raise. Two jacks flat, which is fine. I like that play. Queen Queen Jack, bet call. Bet call. Ace river, all in 12,000 call. Well, there's nothing you can do about it. What an ace that is. What an ace for Chris there. Pretty amazing. Let's tease him a little bit. Ace 9, this hand's fucking. Ace 9, you know what we're doing with Ace 9, guys. I ain't never fucking getting involved with that hand. And it's fucked me for so much money, this fucking World Series. Feeling really good today, guys. Got up, I fell asleep this morning. Eight 6 flop here. Raised 4 callers. Take that. $2,300 bet. Kind of dangerous flop here. You just got to move on if you got a big pair, buddy. Said if he has an 8, he has an 8. I don't think he's calling you with an 8 when you had no chips. But if you're going to check, he has a pair. He's going to put you all in right now. And that you can't call. Or you did call with deuces. Oh my God, of course he has an 8. What else would he have? You call with deuces. You must be re-entering. Joe Bingo is 100% re-entering. If not, he's going to be sorely missed. How can he call with deuces? He has to be re-entering. Oh my God, please don't leave. Come on, man, we already lost the guy Biggie that doubled me up, and now we're gonna lose Joe Bingo Colorado. He's the one who doubled Lane up. Lane had a full house. He's not re-entering. It's a very big loss. Oh, he is. Yes, that's good. A7 of hearts. Probably a good hand to raise with here. Do my favorite raise of 1001. I'm sure Joe Bingo's calling. Told you. 7, 8, 9. It's not the greatest flop. I could go ahead and c-bet this. I won't. I'll check back. I think I'm gonna have to bet something at this, like. He called. I guess he has an 8 or a 10. Who the fuck knows? Alright, I check. He has an 8, just like I figured. So, you know, that's my own fault for raising his blind. I mean, he's calling with anything. We're way ahead of him. 2.5x. We call with King 8 offsuit. Just like I told you he was going to call. There's a guy who just fucking gave away all his chips with deuces. He gave away 7,000 in chips. And here I am raising his blind with A7. I have to bet the turn when he checks it. Whatever, cost me 700. Knew that flop hits him for sure. When he checks the turn though, I have to value bet the 7. When he calls, I know he's got an 8. King 8 off. Again, you learn a lot. You don't want to be raising that guy's blind light. 2.5x. I guess we'll open a little bit bigger against him. We had 54,000, we got 45. We pretty much spooked him off. You need to play a little bit tighter. You ain't gonna outplay people. Everybody, especially these older guys, they think they're always getting robbed. So they're just calling. Found that kind of interesting though, that last one. I told you he was defending. Of course, does he really have to flop an 8 or a king? You can't just miss and we win. Get any type of... Go flop comes ace 7-8, he's probably going to call me down with king 8. Ace 8 on the flop, he's probably going to call me. I'm going to bet the flop, he's going to call, I'm going to check, turn, and he's going to pay me off on the river. There's a nice guy. Gave me $2 and said, I hope you go bust. Nice guy. Thanks for the $2. I appreciate it. Raise and re-raise. We got a nice little stack. I'm not about to fuck it off here. We got over 100 big blinds. I know y'all think I'm crazy, but every hand that I open that's not premium or in between, I never win. And I know it sounds crazy and it's results oriented, but I just don't. I have to, I gotta play solid and let people give me their chips. I just am not very good at winning with marginal hands. I just don't do it. I just don't win with marginal hands. That's all right. 1900 on the stream. It's good to start the day with. You got about 10 minutes left for a 50 chip bonus into my home game. Email mouthpoker@yahoo.com. I play between 2 to 4 hours a day. I Zoom with all my players. We play small limit, PLO, and no limit hold'em. If you're interested, email mouthpoker@yahoo.com for details. And put in your email, mouth1000. Got about 10 minutes left. We had for the extra 50 chip bonus. 0.6 of diamonds. Not very good. Probably worth defending. A late position raise or min raise by Chris. I call. I mean, I might defend with this hand. I think I will. But be very careful if I flop a queen, of course. And that's what happens when I defend. I flop what they call a North Korean flush draw. That means a spade, club, heart on the board, and we have 2 diamonds. And jack on the turn. And I am done with this hand completely. Is there a diamond ever going to come? Maybe on the river? Someone's got a jack. I'll tell you what, this is a pretty loose table. I'm not going to lie. I mean, there's no raise and take it. Most of the time I play, like last year, I played in a senior event. I might have played it the year before too, I'm not sure. Or I played the year before and I didn't get to play last year. That's what it was. Yeah. I missed it. But most of in that tournament, it was a lot of, it's just open and take it, you know, raise and take it, raise and take it. Kind of like, you know, people from the older generation just, you know, they play pretty tight. But this table seems like there's a lot of action. I haven't seen much raise and take it at this table. Well, we got 43,000. We had as much as 54. I think I gave away it's 8 of the 10 that we've given away. Whatever. It's all good. Just play tighter, that's all. I know you guys hate when I play tighter, but that's it. What do you want me to do? Nobody folds when you open. Open 2 callers. Bet. They have like fucking 4th pair they call. I mean, nobody's folding. You ain't gonna get anybody off hands. So just play tight. Play solid. I could raise this guy's blind head here with 9-3. It's like guaranteed call. Bum, 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 bum. 1,000 around. We got still over 100 and I don't know, 108 big blinds. Pretty good. Be nice to pick up like to bust this guy Payne here. Wish I would have called those 3s that double. I would have done it. I will try and do it. Stories of when I used to party. Oh, there's so many of them. There's a lot of them in my book, Check Raising the Devil. Check that out if you haven't read it yet.
About one of the nights when you had naked girls running across your walls in your backyard.
That's all on in my book, man. So funny, you guys are all cocaine story. You guys understand I did very little cocaine, very little. When I partied, I did a lot of ecstasy and MDMA. Well, it was pure MDMA because I used to have a ecstasy test kit, and I would when the guy would come over, I would always test it to make sure it was MDMA. I bought that test kit on like euros.com, euro.org, I think it is. And so they'd come to the door, and I would take everybody out for the weekend. I'd buy like 100 pills. I'd have like an entourage of like 20 people, and if as long as the pill would turn blue, it was MDMA, which is ecstasy. If it didn't turn blue, it wasn't. Well, pretty good story is one weekend, guy came to the door, and they were yellow moons, and I went to test them, and it came up this brown color, and I said, well, this isn't MDMA, I don't want it. And I told everybody we're not going out that weekend because everybody usually got the same shipment, I guess, from it was pretty much the same stuff going around. There was only a few clubs back then and there. There was like let's see, club you had a Rain over at Palms, and we just opened Dre's. Yeah, Dre's was really small. Matter of fact, when I first started partying, Dre's had like 7 people. Then there was 16. Then there was 25 of us. Then 50 of us. Then 100. So I was there basically when Victor Dre let a guy named Tony Verdugo run the place, and it got bigger and bigger. But anyways, going back to that story is so we didn't go out that weekend, and comes across the news that some girl died from X in the pill that they tried to give me at the door that weekend. And I told somebody when we said we're not going out this weekend, I said, somebody's gonna die this weekend. I'm like, because if this is a shipment going around, it's just not ecstasy. And somebody did die that weekend. It's the only time I remember seeing a death from MDMA, because you really can't die from MDMA. You could die from like water poisoning, drinking too much water if you do too many pills, but MDMA is really safe. And so they blamed it on MDMA, and I told everybody, I said, what did I tell you guys? And then we were all kind of like shocked. It made us kind of reevaluate things a little bit. But I was very careful. So I had an ecstasy test kit. I never did much coke. I did coke very little. Whenever, like, it's kind of like in the late days. Look at this, Queen 6 of diamonds. Somehow runs down Ace King who flops top 2. You saw what happened when I had Queen 6 of diamonds. And so, yeah, so that was an interesting weekend. I never went out without testing to see, make sure that it was MDMA. Maybe the last 6 months, maybe 8 months of partying, we did a little bit of coke. We would do ecstasy, and then they didn't have pool parties in Vegas. So the pool party was at my house. I had a really expensive pool I built, and we had waterfalls in my pool, and people would come, get naked, go. It was pretty crazy in my house for the after party. And so then we started like doing a little bit of coke during the afternoon, but I was always last person standing because I always had to be the host with the most. But no, I did very little coke. I don't know, it's a fallacy that thinks that I did coke. Just didn't do that much.
What about the night that Jess threw your phone out the window?
Oh, and Jess threw my phone out the window. That was over at, did somebody ask about that? Or
No,
you
no,
ask about
no,
that?
I was just saying that was.
Oh, that was
I
when
was
we,
there that night.
that was when we went to the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah, we were at the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah, it was 2007. She got all drunk. Chris Ferguson just got caught bluffing with Jack High. And we're on a break. And so, anyways, yeah, she was all drunk, and my ex-girlfriend, she got drunk. She was really belligerent. Hey, it's 555. That's a good number. 555. See? 555 is the third most powerful number in the angel numbers. You got 444, 1111, and 555. So maybe that's good luck. Gizmo, Flash. Chris Ferguson says hello. Oh, we have over 2,000. Hello, yo. To who? You got it. Bye. Over 2,000. First of all, I want to give a shout out to the Nez. Shout out to the Nez. Thanks for playing in our home game. Over 2,000. That's a bonus time. Again, God. More bonuses. If you haven't signed up for my home game yet and you want to play in my home game for the next 15 minutes, if you haven't signed up, we are going to give an extra 60 in chips instead of 50. 60. Put in the email mouth2000, receive an extra 60 chips to my home game. Email mouthpoker@yahoo.com. Yeah, 2,000 in the stream. That's great. That's great. That's great. 60 in chips. 60 for the next 15 minutes. Email mouthpoker@yahoo.com to join my private home game. All right, 60 extra chips to my home game if you want to play with me. Just for the next 15 minutes only, you get 60. mouthpoker@yahoo.com. And going back to my story, so that's pretty much what we did back in the days. Pretty crazy. But one weekend we didn't go out, that person died. It's crazy. Yeah, so the pool parties were always at my house. There was no, Hard Rock pool parties. All the hotels with pool parties. The thing is back then I envisioned nightclubs in every casino, pool parties everywhere, and Vegas being the nightclub capital of the world. And I had money back then too. I had like $1 million cash in 2000. That was a lot of money back then. It's a lot of money now, but really a lot back then. And I should have followed on my vision, but I wasn't very business savvy. Let's just put it that way. Made a lot of mistakes in my life, but can't harp on them. Those are in the past. What we can do now is try and get some hands and bust some of these over 50 people. And we got a new player to my left. This whole table is new, except for the guy to my right. Everybody else is new. Just feels like a hand I could defend with 7-8 off. Depends. I mean, it doesn't play well out of position, but whatever. I don't know about defend against Chris. Okay. We have a lead. Enjoy that. I'm out with a pair of sevens. I have Chris behind me. Raise. You could have ace king. That's why I have to fold there. And I like Chris's hand. It's probably going to be a chop now. Plus, Chris always says it's full. Chop. Wow. Chris got lucky there. He flopped 2 pair. They got another 400 out of me. Wow, wow, wow. How did ace 7 just not rip it? King 10 is a fold to a guy with 10,000 in chips. Mr. Payne thought Chris might bet it, and he probably would have if he had ace king, ace queen, but he didn't. And I don't think Chris is calling if he bombs the turn. After I know he's not. It can't be anything. I think I'm gonna raise Jack 8 offsuit on the button. Somebody beat me to it. Oh, we'll fold. Not giving away no more chips, guys. It's only $1,000 a round. 1,200 a round. Too many people give away chips in this tournament. There's no reason for me to give any away. Don't need to play too aggressive. This is a very interesting table. All new players. I do know how Mr. Payne plays. Shifter, Bayo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5. Let's see, there's only one person or two, me, Wembley, and Payne are the only 3 that started on this table. Everybody else was moved off. Home game's a lot of fun, guys. We have a lot of fun, and we don't let any pros in. Ace king versus jacks. Ace on the river. 27K pot. Bayo might have to rebuy. And I think he will. And he did. 10-4. Average is 31. We got 42. We're in 90th place. We reached as high as 21st place. Never won a chip in forever. We gave away 8 of the 10,000 that we've gone through. I don't feel like giving away many chips today. 533 players. Re-entries are up to 126. First place is 60K. Be nice to win. There's a raise, the 32, and a rip. And there's a call, ace king versus queens. It's a flip. Flip is king on the river. Wow. So unlucky. 57K pot. I mean, 26K. That's a lot of chips to, I mean, that's almost average chips. 26K, that's 52 blinds with ace king. That's a lot of blinds. I don't think I've ever put in a tournament of over 50 big blinds with ace king. Pretty amazing. And we have a raise under the gun. Yes, I will fold ace jack to an under the gun raise when you're playing over 50 people. They don't raise light. If you guys don't like it, go fuck yourselves. Take a look at how that hand went. Because me, if I have jacks, I'm probably, or queens, I'm probably just calling and not going to give him 5 cards. Let's take a look at what happens here. Okay, we got it. Oh, he open raises it for like 6x. That's a really ridiculous. If he just open raises it for like 1,500, things could be different. Let's see. Oh, ace king just ripped it for 37,000. Well, got a call. There's no doubt about it. It's pretty unlucky. Pretty unlucky. Ace king ripped 53 bigs. Had a king on the end. I guess they never think about what people have. I mean, guy who just 6x opens it. And we have 7s under the gun here. We make this about 1150. We got a caller. Can we flop a set, please? NG Payne, Mr. Payne. What you gonna do, Mr. Payne? We did flop a set. Very dangerous board, though. He's got 37,000. We can bet about a half pot. Very dangerous here. Flat call. I've seen them flop call with 10 jack many times. Yeah, we win it. That's good. Very dangerous hand to flop a set with. I almost want to win it right there. I hate if he calls there. Probably a king queen. We'll take it. Can't just come like 7 king queen. That would have done it for us for sure. Queen 4 of hearts. Mr. Payne, he's going to fold and we will win this pot. Pretty unlucky for those 2 queens. Guy just rips it. When he rips it, you just know queens are good and you're up against ace king. And you're just going to have to hope and pray. Under the gun raise. Guy's got a pretty big stack. It's close. We're going to fold that for now. We'll see if he gets real aggressive. 2 10s on the button. Gotta remember, man, these older people, they don't, people over 50, they don't fuck around. usually. Chris is raising to 1,000. Definitely calling him here with 2 10s. And flopping top set's always good. We might check this back if he checks to us. He bets 1,800. We'll call. Pretty much everything's safe. It's probably a good card for us. Looks like I got a pair. Checked it. Alright, let's bet 25.55. About a third pot. And a call. 4 is pretty much a safe card. And we will bet 3/4 pot or half pot. I only got 9 seconds left in my time bank. We're gonna go with 3/4 pot. I think he's got an ace. He might not have an ace. Might have gone too high. That'd be something if he had 3 aces. I don't think so though. I went a little high. Should have gone half pot. Definitely went too high here. He's watching my stream. He's gonna see he made a good fold. Yeah, should have gone less. Should have gone about half pot. I guess he had kings or queens. That really sucks because the ace is a bad card. Thought it was a good card. Sure Chris is watching the stream. Ace jack of diamonds. That's a good spot to have ace jack of diamonds. Definitely going to open this one up to about 12.50. Pick it up. Wow. Chris had kings. Wow. So the ace hurt me a lot.
You just got him with ace jack? He had kings?
No, the hand when I flop top set. King, 3 deuce. This is a definite bet of 12.50. And we'll pick that one up. When do we get our time bank back that I gave away? I hate not having a time bank. take a look. So I did text Chris. He had kings that hand, so the ace was a disaster card for me. It was just too clean of a flop to raise. I mean, he knows I'm not going to raise like a 10. So anything comes off but an ace, I probably would have got his stack. I kind of thought maybe he had kings or queens when he checked the ace. So I was texting with Daniel. Daniel is going to play Doug Polkhead up. A little bit shocked. He told me he'd never give him the time of day. But he says it's what fans want to see, and the big picture, he comes out of it ahead. So I wish him the best of it. 2,400 in the stream already. Wow, we're gonna have a big stream tonight. Good to see.
Keep it going, bro.
Yeah, I think we got about 5 minutes left on that 60 bonus into my home game. Email mouthpoker@yahoo.com. Put in the email mouth 2000. Get 60 extra chips for about 5 more minutes. Coming up on 2,400. Wow. Streams are getting good. We have a raise, 11,000. This is very interesting here. And Noob has a lot of chips. He's kind of active. He just bet 16,000, got called. He's got 3 aces. Full. Ace is full. This guy must. If this guy really had ace jack, this would be the cooler of the century. Yeah, he had ace queen. I think it's pretty much an easy fold there. Pretty cooler. Ace came on the board, and Ian Payne gave away his stack to a guy who already had a big stack. This is limp here with deuce 3 suited. Let's see what Mr. Rays does. That's a pretty good flop. And we'll win that one. We'll semi-bluff. And you can see people are tightening up a little bit, but the rebuy period must be almost, no, we still have 30 minutes left. Nine, 10 of diamonds. It's a good hand to call here in position. It's 21,000 chips. Let's see, you got about 35 big blinds. Yeah, I think this is a good hand to call in position here. Kind of worried about that. Nice hand, Chris. Average is 33. We got 54. That's a good start for us. Almost 100 bigs. 94 bigs. 90 bigs. Raise. We raised 6,000. Two pretty big stacks here. Let's see, A-knob continuing here without a pretty big hand. It's a pretty big raise. 2,300 in the stream. This is going to be a big stream tonight. Big stream tonight. Going to give away a lot of bonuses into my poker room, into my private game. A lot of bonuses tonight into my private game. We could pick a lucky winner for some. We can give away some t-shirts, right, Mr. Danny?
Good. Should be some kind of contest though.
Yeah. See what we're gonna do. Jack 3. Fold. Mr. Payne just limped under the gun with 4K in chips. How big do you think that hand is? Well, if it was kings or queens, he doesn't like it. He just fired into everybody. Fix this patch I got. Had to put my lidocaine patch on today for my shoulder. Folderoni. Chris is raising my blind, he gets moved in on. And I don't know what happened. We got moved to a different table. Okay, we have a raise, a call, an all in. We're at a new table. We are the chip leader at this table. Now we have to figure out how everybody plays. Hey, can you see if I know any of these people at this new table I'm at? Chances are I don't.
It's going to take me 5 minutes for them to
Oh.
show on my screen.
Well,
But yeah, I'll check it out. Unless you want to just shut up the names.
oh no. We've got plenty of time. Hello, Flash! About time you showed up. Everybody was asking about you. Come on, old man. Come on up. Come on up, Bubba. Come on. I'm not picking you up. Not picking you up. I don't care if you're 18 and a half. That's 93 years old in human years. I'm not picking you up. Okay, I'll pick you up. Why am I always give in to you? Why? What you doing, old man? Want to come say hi to everybody? 3-4 of spades. It's not very good. Let's see, how much a round is it? It's 1,500 a round. Hi, Flash. We're gonna have our patience today, Flash. Have our patience. Oh, Flash, you love to rub your little head on my little microphone. We know you got your scent is on here. Let's go. So, we have moved tables. We're at a new table. I wonder if we got our, did we get our time bank back yet? Let me take a look at the lobby. When do we get our time bank back? We're at 3,600. Let's take a look. 3,600. That's when we get our time bank back. All right. So we should have our time bank back. Thank God.
Don't close your thing. Yeah.
I won't. Hi, Flash.
Check that real quick.
Check what?
Good. Just click like down here on the split.
Where?
Anywhere down here.
We're here.
Yeah. You're good. All right.
Flashy the cat. Everybody loves Flashy the cat. Everybody loves my Flash. He's 93 years old in human years. Let me wipe your eyes. You got little mud balls under there, buddy. Yes. There is no 18-and-a-half-year-old cat that has more energy than you. None whatsoever. Like zero. Zippity doo dah, zero today. My oh my, it's a wonderful day. Plenty of shunt-on. If we can get like a double up to 100,000, I promise you,
Time to stack somebody.
I'll start raising every hand. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. You say it's time to stack somebody?
Well, yeah.
What we're gonna do is we are gonna give away $100 to somebody playing in my home game if we stack somebody.
There you go. They
So-
have to already be in there playing, right?
Yeah, 100 chips. 100 chips to somebody randomly playing in my home game. So we'll see what's going on here. How many tables we've got going. Here we go. We've got 3 tables going, 2 no limits, and a PLO. And we will randomly pick from table 1, 2, 3. That's what we'll do. We reward people who are playing in my home game. Shout out to everybody in my home game. Let me give a shout out to Kyle the Kid, Indy, Detimer, Vicious Music, Wizzoland, Beating Stick. Give out some more shout outs to people playing in my home game. JC Close, 3 Lions, Eskimo, Stony 17, WD Tran, McCant 1, and Bambino 456, Butt Stuff, Eat the Felt, The Gurish, Made You Rag Bro. Shout out to all of you playing in my home game right now. I'll be playing with you sometime tonight. Hopefully it won't be till 3 a.m. and we are deep in this tournament. Last 2 days are rough. The Omaha 8. I grinded that nub for so long and just gave my chips away in a really bad spot. Very disappointing. Yesterday, I felt great and I just misplayed that King 5 really bad. And today we feel good and we'll see what happens. Big blind ace-8 offsuit. Definitely would like to defend a late position raise. He's a big stack. I have a 17 and a 23. Could be a 3-bet hand too. We'll We'll see. I got the min raise. We're just gonna call. We whiffed this pretty badly. 8 on the turn is a pretty good card for us. We can bet about half pot here. We get called. 4 on the river. We can bet about half pot again. Should be good as gold here. Oh, we have the same hand. I told you we should be good as gold. Nice hand, sir. We'll give him a little thing. A nice hand. Yep. I was hoping maybe he had 8-9. He definitely turned an 8. That was pretty obvious. I have an opening for almost 4x. I don't really like calling it, putting it chip in there. What do you say, the spade? Flop, not flush draw. Nice and trapped. King with all in. We would have had to get lucky. Hi, Flash, you're back. You want to come back up? Okay, Flash. 5-8 off. I think I'm gonna raise the button weak if everybody folds. I'm gonna raise it to about 1850. But somebody might raise in front of me and then I can just fold. I just like to get a bad hand through once in a while.
Flash have a CBD yet?
Flash got his CBD today. Yes, he did. And there's a raise. Have some patience. Okay, so we see what's going on in my home game. We already saw that. What's going on the stream? 2300. My strategy: fold, fold, fold. That's it. That's it, buddy. Fold, fold, fold. Yep. Fold, fold, fold. Maybe I should just start 3-betting these guys with fucking air. I'm done listening to all you imbeciles in my chat. What's up, Flash? I picked you up before. Come up here. Come on. No. Come on up. Come on. There you go. Show everybody that you're not old. There you go. Come on. Good boy. See how he jumped up? He's just lazy. He says, I'm older, pick me up. I don't feel like jumping. Good boy. See, I picked him up the last time. He tried to get me this time. 2 in a row he tried to get me. What's up, Flash? What's up, baby boy? You're my boy. Ace is my baby boy. And Gizmo is my baby boy. You're just my boy. Oh, we've been through a lot together. A lot. Since 2002. A lot.
Flash has seen a lot of titties, hasn't he?
Flash has seen a lot of titties. Yes, he has. Flash when we used to have parties, he'd run underneath the bed. He'd never come out. He scared everybody back then. Now, actually, he wasn't. It was the other cat that was scared. Flash has always been the man. Everybody loves Flash. Everybody loves Flash. Everybody loves Flash. 2400 on the stream today. What's up, Flash? Early on, Jack Queen of Diamonds. All right, Flash, look out, Bubba. We're gonna have to make a bet here. I'm definitely open for about 2,000. Look out, Flash. Move it, move it, move it. Can't see, Flash. I'm gonna make this 2,400. It's a good hand to raise. We have a limper in there. As long as he doesn't back raise us. Hope he didn't raise. Hope he didn't limp big. King 7 deuce seems like a pretty good flop. It's a C bet. About 3, 3, 3, 3. Ace of clubs on the turn. Well, I'm gonna go half pot here. I bluff off more chips here, I'm really gonna be unhappy. Look at this shit. I mean, it's just every time, you guys. You just don't even understand this. I mean, they limp, I raise. They probably limp with aces or kings. And then I give away 12,000 in chips. 24, 5, yeah, 12,000 in chips. Now he raises. Oh God, always bluffing off my chips. I should have just limped. Just fucking ace has to come. Ace was just such a good card to bluff with. But there was 3 clubs out there. I should have just checked back. Whatever. Giving up my chip position really sucks. Giving up 12,000 in chips. $12,000 chips is 15 big blinds. It's a lot of big blinds to give up. Now this guy's raising every hand. Now that he fucking shoved it up my ass. I think Jack Queen of Diamonds is a very good hand to raise. I raised it pretty big too. Came king high. I mean, I guess he's never floating me light. Probably should have just checked back turn. I don't know. Ace seemed like a good card to bet. I guess he had a flush. Of course he made a flush. What else are they gonna do? Who the fuck knows? I should have just fucking pot controlled it. That was a good flop to bet, but once he calls a flop, I should check back turn. Definitely gave away an extra 6K in chips. Was that 8 big blinds? Nuke man's in every pot now. In case you guys are wondering, all the chips I've lost, I've bluffed off. I've literally bluffed off 20,000 in chips of the chips that were given to me. I mean, it just seems like every time I raise, they have a hand. I don't think I'm getting outplayed. They know I play pretty fucking tight. Check, raise, rip, 48,000. How do you like that one? 18,000 to call. Nookman is pretty aggressive here. He's chipped up to 64,000. It's almost doubled up. I gave him 12. Enjoy it. We have less than 50 big blinds now. Why? Because I play bad. Let's see what the chat thinks about my Jack Queen hand. I definitely should have checked back turn. And the ace came off. As ace of clubs. I mean, what am I really repping? I have to be afraid of a flush. He probably flopped a fucking set of deuces. Who the fuck knows? DMT? No, I never did. Nice clean flop. A king 7 deuce. It looks fucking like there's no way I don't win that on the flop. Probably should have bet a third pot instead of half. Ace looked like such a good hand. Let's see. Nick Hobbs has said check. Is right, I should have checked. When I get chips, I bluff them off, I bluff them off, I bluff them off. When I get chips, I bluff them off, I don't know why I do. When I get chips, I bluff them off, I bluff them off, I bluff them off. Nukeman's raising. Guy's been like the most aggressive player ever. I bluff them off every day. $1,600. This Nukeman's played every pot. Nice to flop a set for $1,200. And no set for us. Bum 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 bum. No set for us. We're not set mining anymore. In a minute and 49 seconds, we'll be down to 35 big blinds. We had 53,000 early, and we gave them away. We got Jack 8 of spades. And I won't be... Nukeman will be in there. He plays every hand. Oh, we limped. Limp. Okay, we will limp in position. I'm sure one of these guys will rip it. And we flopped. Second pair. Interesting. And the original razor just fires into 2 people. A limper. The original limper fires into 3 people. This guy's played every hand and raised every fucking hand. I gotta play tighter. Nuke Man has literally, ever since I gave him 12,000, he has played every hand and been involved raising every hand. I mean, he has not folded one. Like 8 in a row. He's going for 9 in a row. How many in a row is that? Let's see. Ever since I gave him that hand, let's take a look. When I had the Jack Queen of Diamonds, so he's played now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 9th hand in a row he's played. 9th hand in a row. Wonder if Nuke Man's going for 10 in a row. Going for 10 in a row? He is going for 10 in a row. You're probably wondering why I folded that. Well, because I'm bleeding chips and I don't like it. This guy just raised him 5,600. Another call. This guy doesn't fold anything. Wonder if he limp big. Flash, you're back. I mean, he's literally played 10 pots in a row. 10. Ever since I gave him all that money, that hand. Jack Queen of Diamonds was 46K pot. But it wasn't that much because let's see, how much did I lose in that hand? Let's see, I had 52 and at the end of the hand I lost 14,000, I think. I had 52. Yeah, no, I lost almost 14,000. Ace deuce of hearts. I mean, this is normally a raise against this stack, but I mean, I've been running in the hands. Let's go with the 2 2 2 2 and see what happens. This is what happens. This is like every time. I mean, is this even real? I guess I'll just go back into knit mode with my 30 big blinds. Do what I do best. Play tight. You guys know that every time I've opened, I've been 3-bet. Every time. Every time I've opened, I've been 3-bet. And since I never have a hand, it's real easy. I have 31 big blinds for the next 12 minutes. 2,400 in the stream. I need to play tighter. Yep. Right in the muck. Have a nice day. If you don't like it, fuck off. I bluffed off half my fucking chips. I ain't bluffing off anymore. So many chips early. I thought I'd play aggressively with him, and I bluff them all off. That's what I always do. That's why I need to play my way. My way works. It just sucks to have such a great start and then play too many hands. Jack 5. We haven't won a pot since Obama was president, I don't think. We had 54,000 about 5 minutes in. And now we are 2.5 hours later. So we have not really won a chip in over an hour, hour and a half. Excuse me. We got good flops too. I mean, good flops to bluff at. It wasn't like they were bad flops. Guess they just have it every time. They usually do in the seniors events. They don't like calling a light. Do you know who any of these people are that I would know? I doubt it. I don't know very many people over 50 in poker world. I don't know, like about 5. We're gonna end up having to have shove stacks because we never have a hand. But today was going to be a better day. I'm not going to lie. I'll be right back. I mean, every day I get these good starts, and then every day I fucking keep bluffing them off whenever I get a lot of chips. Chips. I want to get a little bit more aggressive. I run into hands every hand. Really aggravates me. Really aggravates me. This guy limped under the gun on a 6 fucking K stack. Patient. Trying to rob people is just so not 2020.
Kenneth Phillips. Kenneth Phillips is the only name I've even found so far.
I don't even know who anybody is. Ace 5, 5, 6. We won a 10K pot limping with Ace 5 under the gun. We never have a hand. We just fold. We got 29 big blinds for the next 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And then we will go down to around 24 big blinds. Pick up hands. Ain't outplaying anybody. Even the old guys you can't outplay.
I can't find anything on any of these guys.
Yeah. Probably ran into a hand every time, that's all. It's my own fault. I ain't gonna give away another chip. I ain't gonna bleed another chip. And play my game, not anybody else's game. Jack 10. normally open from this position. You guys don't like that fold? I don't give a fuck. Right now I'm in bleed chip mode and I don't feel like bleeding anymore. Knuckman's gonna bet no matter what. Nope. Is that ace or flash? 3 minutes and 45 seconds. I needed a break. I needed a break. A little bit negative here. No idea. Nobody folds. That's very true. That's why I've done so well just playing kind of tight, because nobody folds. Mm-hmm. 24 more seconds. We have about 1 minute left at this level, and then we'll be down to about 22 big blinds, which is where I normally sit.
Sorry, man, it's double up time. Let's go.
Yeah, it's just frustrating. Such a big stack early, and we haven't won a pot since. Queen Jack, middle position. And we have a limper. I think I'll limp behind. Somebody's gonna probably raise. So I knew that was coming. And I hope the limper calls. Or somebody does that. That's even better. 8-9 versus ace queen. 8-9 is going to win. It's a pretty interesting move there with this 8-9. Like, why raise? Which makes no sense. Is he going to isolate? There's like not one of these limpers that's ever folding. So he literally raised 3 limpers with 9 high, which when he gets called is always behind. That was like one of the worst plays I've ever seen. And he didn't want to keep his chips too long because he just opened for 4.6x. And then there's a caller. Bum, 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 bum. I'm telling you, man, it's very weird, unorthodox playing against seniors. They limp. They probably limp weak every time I've raised the limper. Every time I've raised them, they've always had it. So I don't know. I don't think they're limping big. 2 jacks. We'll go with 2-2-2-2 again. Newman's calling for sure. That guy doesn't fold. Wow, he folded. Like I said, maybe he's just been getting hands. Queen king under the gun. I know you guys hate that fold, but you'll live with it. I just ripped it 19 bigs. Probably be 2,000 chips lighter if I would have jack 8 off. 1 big jack off. Pay why the with the min raise. I'll call. Nobody else does. We have a caller, and now I'm not defending. I'm getting involved here. And I break. Saved 1,000. Merry Christmas. What is this guy repping that he checked the flop and bet the turn? Doesn't matter. Oh, our favorite hand, ace-9. Sick part is we have to rip into this guy if everybody folds. I mean, the right play here is 3-bet. See, this guy knew what the right play was. I would have 3-bet. even though I hate that hand. Definitely would have 3-bet there. Bum, 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 bum. Next level in 1 minute. And we'll be at 24 big blinds. I probably should have stayed tighter. I literally fucking bluffed away 20,000 in chips. I'm not happy about it. Told you I would have 3-bet that pay guy, except Knuckman jumped right on in there before me. Knuckman plays a lot of fucking hands. We had 54,000 in chips 10 minutes into this tournament, and we have took down 1 blind since then in about 2 hours. And Knuckman is pretty much doing whatever he wants. Ever since I gave him 12 or 13,000 in chips. I swear to God, it seems like these older guys are more active than the regular tournaments I was playing in. Whatever.
Try to pay right home for a minute.
You got it, buddy. I hope I'm still in when you get back.
I'll be back. It'll be in. You're gonna double.
Tell you what, man.
Double.
I haven't had a playable hand in like 2 hours, and I bluffed off half my stack. I did have those 2 jacks. That's right. I raised and I picked up the antes. That was all I did. It was wonderful. I mean, there's 2 guys with 60,000 in chips. Nobody else has a fucking chip at this table. I mean, did I really have to get cocky? Yes, I did. That's what I do. Now I'm back in nit mode. Hi, Flash. You want to come back up? This is your 3rd time up. Come on. You know I'm not picking you up. Come on. Come on. I picked you up the first time. You can make it. Come on. Come on, Flash. Good boy. That's right. Jump on up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't be lazy. Come on. Good boy. King 6 ripped it. 14,000. Ace 4 calls. Ace 4 with trips. And we have a casualty of war. Alright, Flash, let's see what we got here. I can't see the cards. King 10 up front. Playing that hand. Oh, flashy, flashy, flashy. Your daddy is a really bad big stack player. He can't stop bluffing when he gets chips. And since I never get chips, I don't know how to play a big stack. I bluff them off. Now we're playing back to Mike Mataso mode, which is nit mode. And if people don't like it, they can go fuck it themselves, if you know what I mean. King 5, Flashy. What's up, Flashy? Say hello to the camera. You want to say hello to everyone? You're a little famished lately. You don't listen as well. It's like your brain's kind of like disintegrating. Kind of like your daddy's. What's up, Flash? Don't stare off in space. You're just a good boy. You're my baby. No, you're not my baby boy. You're my boy. Ace is my baby boy. And Gizmo's my baby boy. There's Gizmo. He's behind us. He's on the couch sleeping. He'll be waking up soon, causing a ruckus. What's up, baby? What's up, my boy? I guess min raise is the way to go now. Uh-oh, 3,300. He called 3,300. He snap checked it. Check back. I don't think this guy has a 10. I didn't think so. I think he has some. Deuce 3 off. There you go. Try stealing this guy's blind, buddy. Deuce 3 off. He snap called you. Just snap called. That's the guy I tried to rob. Knuckman, the guy that defends deuce 3 off and calls a pot-sized bet almost with a deuce. Knuckman's got 74K. I started him off, he had 34. Raise and a re-raise. It's on the big blind with 11,000 in chips. I guess if you have the big hand, you just call. Maybe you get a call here. You get 3-1 on your money. I might put the other 3 in. You guys like that? Take it. What's up, Flash? It's 4-bet rip or fold. Which one is it going to be? I remember he raised a guy with 10K in chips. You could be getting 3-bet light too. I don't think so. Six is in the big blind. Got 20 big blinds, 22 big blinds. Probably supposed to rip it if somebody opens, but I'd rather see a flop. This is definitely a fucking squeeze spot. Pick up 6,000 without seeing a fucking flop. I think it's a fucking absolutely squeeze spot. I'm gonna squeeze it all in here. It just feels right. Just felt right. If I'm wrong, I'm out. If I'm wrong, I'm out. If I'm right, I pick up 6,000 chips. Let's see, we increased our stack by 25%. It was the right move. Squeeze right there was the right move. Can't be afraid to go broke, but that was a spot I had to raise all in. 6K in chips is an extra 5 big blinds. 5 big blinds is an extra 30-something hands of chips. King Jack on the button. We have 3,000 under the gun. Well, that destroys this fucking chance of playing this hand. What's up, Flash? Saying hello to everybody. Look, we got 3-3-3-3. Why didn't I just play like this earlier? Nice and solid and tight when I had all the chips. Patient. When I'm patient, I'm so good. No, I had to try and fuck around with my chips and bluff them off. Three exit. This guy snapped it all in. This guy snapped it all in. It's a head. Could have tens, jacks. I think it's tens. I feel like tens. I don't know why. Threes. It's threes versus 8-5 off. And he hit a 5. I had 8-5 off also. Wow. Goodbye. 8-5 off. Okay. He's 3xing the ace-5 off. It's very good to know. 3x opening the ace-5 off. Told you he was in playing a lot of hands. It's pretty obvious he was playing a lot of hands. 3x is weak. The limps and the min raises are probably strong. Knockman will give us our chips. We just have to be patient. 4 minutes left at this level. These 15 minutes just go by quick without us winning a hand. We picked up sixes. We picked up 6,000 in chips. I mean, 15-minute levels is usually about 3 rounds of chips. 15 minutes, usually about 20. You get 27 hands in 15 minutes. Easy, 27 hands. I go through a lot of hands without ever having a playable hand. What's up, Flash? We have not picked up aces, kings, queens. We picked up jacks once. Now we picked up ace king once. Now we picked up ace queen once. Ace queen was the hand when the guy went crazy with ace 4 that doubled us early. And king 4 of hearts. It's a nice little folder hand. That's right, that's what I do. I fold. 2,500 in the stream. Welcome to my stream, everybody. Watch him fold this. You guys just think I fold. You guys are just fucking idiots. Oh, really? If I open 2-2, you guys don't know shit. Hi, Flash. I'm gonna get knuck, man, you guys. I promise you I'm gonna get knuck, man. Thank you, True Poker Dealer. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Nice to get a hold of some chips. go deep. I mean, these senior tournaments are usually pretty soft. I've seen nothing soft here. I mean, usually be able to open a lot of pots. I haven't been able to really open at all. Everybody defends. I've been 3-bet a lot. So now we just play tight. Don't worry, Milkman has something he's calling. He doesn't. And the blinds are up, beating 1600. We now have 20 big blinds for the next 15 minutes. About to have 19 big blinds. With antes, we will have 18 after the round of 9. Which is plenty of chips. It just sucks that we had 53,000 like very early. And I had to bluff off 13,000 of them. I think I bluffed off 20. Now I have to sit here like an idiot and hope I pick up a hand. Wow, he limped against the 7K stack. You know the guy's ripping it in there. That was like the worst limp ever. He should have just ripped it. Queen 6 versus Jack 8. I mean, you were going to call, you might as well have ripped it. Did he really think the Queen 6 was folding? The guy hasn't folded, didn't fold Deuce 3. Such a bad play. Such a bad play. Queen Jack of clubs. One blind out there and one ante, 3,200 in the pot. Definitely want to defend here, especially to a min raise. I want to defend. Very nice. Another North Korean flush draw for us. Not one club. You guys are probably saying, "Oh, I should have ripped it, man. I should have ripped it. The 19 big should have ripped it with Queen Eye. Yeah, should have ripped it." These guys opening 1, 2, 3, 4, 5x. That's a 5x rip. What's a 5x open look like? What is a 5x open? And the cards are rolling in for us. $4,200 around. Could rip the 7 high right on the button, but I won't. Sure, Knuckman's gonna raise. He's supposed to. 3x. Wish I had more chips. Remember last time he raised 3x, he had 8-5 off. He didn't seem like a folding type. He limped, got moved in on, snapped him with Queen 6. It's the only guy's fault. I mean, why would he move in? Guy's never folding. Guy's the most active player at the table. He never folds. I gave him 13,000 in chips. Merry Christmas. Why do? Yep, that's what I do. That's what I do. Mike fold a so. You're right, and that's what I'll continue to do. We got 15 big blinds. Poker's fun when you go 2.5 hours without even having 2 paint cards. We had 6s once. See, we had 53,000. 15 minutes in, that was at 4:45. So 2.5 hours. We've had 2 playable hands, jacks, 6s, and that's it. And we bluffed off. Hey, Flash, this is your 5th time up. You're doing pretty good for an old man. I know you love coming up. You got a lot of fans out there. A lot of fans, Flashy. I hate fucking folding. I'm not gonna lie. You guys think I like folding? I hate it. At every tournament I ever won, it's always when I had the patience. And I got a hold of chips and got splashy with them. Pretty stupid on my part. I mean, we ain't won a pot in so long, I couldn't tell you how long. 251 players left. Chip leader's got 195. Oh, Helmuth is in there. He's got 72. Let's see.
What did I miss?
You missed me folding, that's all.
Okay.
At one hand I squeezed with 2 6s. I went raise, call, and I just moved into the big blind. That's it. All I do is fold. They're right, Mike fold a so. What do you want me to do? Just rip any 2 cards?
Alright, so
I mean, I'm already pissed off that I bluffed off so many early.
27 on the street.
Oh, yeah. 2,700 in the stream. What's up, Flash? 2,700 in the stream. If you haven't joined my home game and you want to play with me, email mouthpoker@yahoo.com. Mouthpoker@yahoo.com. And I think it's 5 more minutes left. You get an extra 50 chips in my private home game. Mouthpoker@yahoo.com for about the next 5 minutes. And in the email, put in mouth 2500 and you get an extra 50 chips if you sign up with my home game. Since I have not much else to talk about except focusing right now because I never get a hand, we will sit there and fold some more because this is what we do. We fold and fold. 6 more minutes and we will be down to about 12 big blinds.
Mike only rips farts.
It's true. I'm a racist. Wow, that's a new one. Wow. There's a new one. I'm a racist.
Armando
Yes.
Hernandez calls you a racist.
Yes. Ace 5 of spades. I hate raising that hand on the button to get it through, let alone fucking up front here. 16 big blinds. And in 5 minutes, we'll have 13 big blinds, maybe less. We never have a hand, guys. What do you want me to do? I could rip the ace-5 from up front. And what? I get called and I'm either 54% or dead, one of the two. And as you see, I miss completely. Chances are somebody's going to call you. Well, I'm waiting for Duckman to open for a 3x on me. If I have anything decent, I swear to God, I'd go with it. Jack Queen or something, I'd rip it. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. So we've had 2 playable hands in over 2.5 hours, 6s and jacks. That's it. We haven't even seen 2 paint cards. We have a half pot bet. Very interesting here. And a fold. King 5. Another beautiful rounds. Yep, Mike Foldasill. It's a good name for me. Yeah, I need to study GTO. Yep, that's exactly what I need to do. Sure. And which hands would I have played differently? None. Thank you. Matter of fact, you and your GTOs cost me around 20,000 in chips.
You already know GTO, man.
So no shit.
Bucket for dummies. Studied it.
Yeah. Oh, the ace queen of hearts earlier. I see. You guys play your way, I'll play mine. Playing your way. It's cost me 20,000 in chips today. And maybe I should have ripped the queen jack of clubs, huh? Just rip it. Yep, you got it. Such a great hand to see a flop. What you want me to do is rip it. And then I get called and it's game over. I'd rather rip 7-8 suited. We have 2 minutes and 52 seconds left at this level, as I'll go through these blinds and have 12 big blinds left. It's pretty amazing. 15 minutes, play about, I got at least 20 hands and I never see a hand. Never. Never, never, never. Never, ever, ever do I even see a play, like, I don't even see a spot where I could fucking pick up chips or move in on somebody. It's just ridiculous. Now I'm at the push and fold spot, which is never fun. King 10. This could be a fucking rip spot. Somebody raises late. Tell you what, if Newman 3X's it on the button, I'm ripping this. If he 3X's it. And there's a min raise. We have a call. Who didn't know Newman was about to do that? Swear to God, I never folded anything to this guy. They're folding. That's the easiest fucking 3-bet to 14K in history. Well, this guy must have a monster. He just must have just flat out with a monster. Told you. He rips it. Why would he rip it though? Why wouldn't he just check it and let the guy move in? Ooh, ace king, everybody. Pray for us. We're going all in. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Double up time. Double up time. Double up time. Oh, you know Newman's raising. Nope. Okay, we're all in. Wish us a lot of luck. Boom. Wish us luck. Almost want to call. We're way ahead. Let's go. Win the blinds or get called in double. Come on, call me with like some dog shit hand. Alrighty. Now we got 13 big blinds. Let this dog shit on the button. He's only got 19,000. Been a good spot to move in. But not with the 6-3. And we have 13.5 bigs. The min raise by Mr. Nookman. It's been usually strong. The 3x raises have been kind of shitty. 2,700 on the stream. Welcome to my stream. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Watching me fold away. We need a double. I mean, think about that. Somebody's opened like every single time. Think about this, you guys. Have you seen it folded to the blinds one time in like 2 hours? Nope. I've got ace king and they decide to all fold to the blind. Probably should have limped and let the guy raise and then just back raise them is what I should have done. But we need the blinds. There's an extra 9 hands for us. 13.5 bigs is plenty. 6 of spades is not a hand, and I will. 13 minutes left at this level. 5,500 around. I could probably fold for about 12 more hands before I have to make some kind of move. It is pretty amazing that I've had like no hands for like 3 hours. And I've been punished for the 20,000 in chips I bluffed off. Pure punished, like I always do. Pure punishment. Pure punishment is what it is. 223 to go. 223 are left. They play 126. If I don't cash this tournament, it'd be really depressing. I can blame only myself for giving away 20,000 in chips, trying to outplay people when I had chips, like an idiot, instead of being patient, playing my own game. Knuckman plays every hand. This guy's like real easy to play against. I like that rip. See if you want to call 59,000 more Knuckman. Do you be out before I am? Man, he ripped 30 bigs there. It's a pretty big rip. Probably ace king to me. And Knuckman is in there limping. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Ooh. We have 3 no limits and a pot limit Omaha going in my home games. That's pretty good. You guys, I'll be there to play with you, hopefully not shortly. Trying to win for you guys. If you haven't joined my home game yet, email mouthpoker@yahoo.com for details. Mouthpoker@yahoo.com for details how to play with me in my home game. We Zoom 2 hours a day. I play about 4. We have a lot of fun. Jack 3. We never have a hand. Ever, 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 ever. Ace 10 under the gun. We have 13 bigs. I don't think we're going to be getting better than this. So let's hope we get it through. Let's hope we get it through. I mean, 13 big blinds up front. Doesn't seem like, no, of course we always run into a hand. That's what we do. We're 3-1 dog. Maybe we'll suck out. Let's go. Maybe he has 9s and we're a flip. Told you we're 3-1 dog. We need a 10 or a spade. No, we need a 10. And out the door we go. And this is what has happened to us every fucking tournament. Every fucking tournament. I get a big ace, they pick up ace king behind me. I mean, that's it. Another fucking tournament and another one, we are out. And I'm not happy. Maybe I can min raise fold. I don't know. I'm only getting called by a hand that's better. Just like on the button when I have 13 bigs, ace 9 suited, ace 7 suited, they have ace king behind me every fucking time. Every time. All right, guys, we're done again. It's that favorite time of the show. Mike bust out. If you haven't joined my home game yet, email mouthpoker@yahoo.com. Put in the email mouth bust out and get an extra 50 chips for the next 30 minutes. Mouth bust out for an extra 50 chips until 8:15 Pacific time. I'm not happy. What can I do? I had 13 bigs with ace 10. Maybe I could just min raise fold, I guess. It's probably the right move. Whatever. Do they always pick up a hand behind me? Always. I think it's 7 tournaments I've busted where I've had 13 big blinds or less, and I've had ace 10, ace jack, ace queen, and I ran into aces or ace king every time. Well, here's what it is. I don't think there's anything wrong with the full ship there. I hate it. It's up front. I told you guys I don't like playing ace 10, ace jack up front. But with 13 bigs, I mean, what am I looking for, you know? Maybe I should just min raise it. Guy moves in on me, I fold. I have 11 bigs. The GTO guys say you have to ship that hand. I don't know. 13 bigs is still plenty. I said I wouldn't go broke with ace 7 or ace rag with 11 or 12 bigs, and I stuck with that. But ace 10's pretty strong. That's it. Mouth bust out. Extra 50 in chips to my home game. Email mouthpoker@yahoo.com. Mouthpoker@yahoo.com. And for the next 30 minutes till 8:15 Pacific time, get an extra 50 chips if you sign up into my home game, which I'm going to go play in right now. I'm out of here.
Give it 5 minutes and then we can shut it off.
Yeah, I'm not happy. We had a lot of chips early. Never had a playable hand. I bluffed off like 20k in chips for no reason. Left myself short and put myself in position where I have to shove with ace 10 and hope I get it through. And if they call, hope I get lucky. But that never happened.